Hearty welcome to online learning. This is Mrs. Srividya, PG Assistant, Department of English, JAS Public School, Melur. Today we are going to see the portion of the 12th standard syllabus. Before entering into the first unit, we are going to overview the 12th standard English textbook contents. In your English textbook, totally you are having 6 units, which included a prose, a poem, and a supplementary reader per unit. It also includes the contents to improve your skill of reading, writing, listening, and speaking. It also contains grammar units under each and every unit. Now we are going to see the prose of the first unit. The name of the first prose is Two Gentlemen of Verona. Before entering into the prose, we are going to hear about the author of the prose. A.J. Cronin is the author of the prose Two Gentlemen of Verona. Archibald Joseph Cronin is the full name of the author. A.J. Cronin belongs to Scotland. He was a great physician and novelist. He was born on 1896 and died on 1981 in Switzerland. The famous books written by him are The Citadel, Hatter's Castle, The Keys of the Kingdom, The Stars Look Down, The Green Years, and The Country Doctor. His so many novels turned into movies and TV shows, and he won National Book Award for his fiction. A.J. Cronin is the narrator of the story Two Gentlemen of Verona. Now we are going to see the short summary of the prose Two Gentlemen of Verona. It is a story about love, sacrifice, devotion, sincerity, and maturity displayed by two little boys in their actions to save the life of their sister Lucia, who suffers from tuberculosis of the spine. By their actions, they have given new hope for the humanity. The narrator is driving through the foothills of the Alps along with his companion. While driving on the outskirts of Verona, two young boys who sell wild strawberries stop their car. The small boys appear to be quite shabby, and the driver is not keen on buying strawberries from them. Then the narrator's companion gets to know that the boys are brothers. The elder one, aged 13, is Nicola, and the younger brother, aged 12, is Jacob. The narrator and his companion buy the biggest basket of strawberries from the boys and go towards the city. The next morning, they again see the same two boys doing the shoe shining job, and on being asked, they say that they do many things for a living. They also tell the narrator and his companion that they would work as guides and show the visitors places of interest in the town. So the narrator asks them to take them to Juliet's tomb, which is a famous place in the Verona. During the time of their stay in the town, the young boys turn out to be very helpful to the author. Once, while they are selling newspapers, the author inquires them why they are working so hard. Nicola tells him that they had something in their mind which cannot be shared, and he doesn't want to convey it. Jacob then requests the narrator to drop them in his car to the village Polenta, that is 30 kilometers away from Verona. The narrator gladly agrees to help the boys. The next noon, they drive to the village. Arthur wonders that the place they enter into is a hospital. The narrator hesitates to enter the hospital room and he tries to find out from the nurse about the girl in the hospital and the boys. Later, nurse tells him that the girl who hospitalized is their sister Lucia and she is suffering from the disease tuberculosis. She also mentions that a bomb destroyed their home during the war, and their father had got killed during the early part of the war. When he died, his 3 children were left to starve. Once the war was over, Lucia got afflicted with tuberculosis and the boys started earning to make payments for her medical expenses. The narrator did not say anything to the boys and he also didn't interfere in their family meet. But the author was very much inspired by the courage and determination of young boys. He was astonished to see that the boys faced their difficulties without a single complaint. He thought that their maturity and responsibility are also praiseworthy. So he wrote their story and titled as Two Gentlemen of Verona. So, Nicola and Jacob are the 2 gentlemen of Verona mentioned in our prose. Even though they were small boys, according to him, they are the real gentlemen. Thus, the story tells us why the author called the boys as 2 gentlemen of Verona.